Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, back with some more of our Expeditions Realm. So if you can't tell, I sound a bit different, and that is because I have my Go XLR up for good. I got a new microphone with it. This XLR microphone should sound clear, more crisp, all that stuff. Although it's not going to help with this room because there's not like soundproofing or anything like that, so there'll be a slight echo, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I think it'll be a little bit less than it was.
All quiet.
And I think the sound levels are all good. Go ahead in the comments below if there's any sound issues. Let me know, and I can tweak it from there. But we're gonna get through some lore before we go save Cleopatra. Or not really lore, but talking to everyone.
Salvete, Legionari. What did you break today?
How are things?
Oh, it's going great, Legate. Your Legionari continue to mistreat their weapons. Nothing
jerks.
delights me more than fixing pommels and belt buckles on a daily basis.
Sorry, my guy. You're always here, Sextus. You'll never leave the Legion. Don't you have a family?
I do have a family. I'm just not too fond of them.
That's right, because his daughter is his apprentice. That's right. Okay, so let us. What's next? Let's come over here to. Okay, so
How can I help you?
we're in a bit of a mess, aren't we?
Aren't we always? Nobody needs soldiers when everything's fine. It's just that I prefer knowing exactly who we're fighting against right now.
We need to be careful, especially now that Lucullus is not here to guide us.
Indeed. Lucullus will be missed.
The girl at Marcilius Vespania, like, wow. The girl at the brothel, is she telling the truth?
Honestly, I have no idea, my friend. There have been so many women over the years.
What if she really is the mother of your child?
I don't remember her. How can I not remember the mother of my child? Either way, there's nothing I can do. She's Vipsanius' sower, not mine.
What do you know about Africa?
I know it's warmer than Volcanus' asshole. We should make sure the Legion is well supplied. The people seem primitive and alien. Combined with the relatively flat terrain, I don't think we'll have a lot of problems.
True, but relatively flat terrain also kind of favors a more mobile force, like cavalry. So maybe, or camels, because we are in Africa. So the tutor. There she is.
How are you holding up?
Don't worry, Claudia. Egypt will pay what it did to Lucullus.
There's no doubt. I'm not worried about that. I just want to be the one who collects that debt.
Okay. You just appeared after campaign in Asia Minor. Where have you been all these years?
Around. Here and there. Anywhere but Rome.
You really hate the place that much?
I don't mind the city. It's the people in it I have trouble with.
Okay, did you ever visit Lucullus in Africa pro consularis?
I wanted to, but I always delayed the voyage. And now it is too late. I guess no one can run away from time. I like Africa, though. The bright sun gives me a reason to keep my hood down, and the heat masks movement.
Okay, did you get the feeling all this was a trap?
Certainly, but I'm not sure it was meant for us. That would imply a grand strategy and some serious thought. This level of sloppiness, though? I think our arrival may have disrupted certain things.
I still think we're being manipulated.
Maybe. If there is a trap, we can always spring it to find out.
True. Sometimes when you know there's a trap, you must spring
Hey,
it in order to
what
fight
do you
it.
need?
We're back in the thick of it, huh?
Is same in some ways, but personal this time. I think that will be an advantage. Killing should not be impersonal. Should not be done for coin either. Vengeance is worth killing for.
Not vengeance, justice.
I do not see such big difference. Just two words for one thing.
You follow me all this way. Do you think you'll ever return to Scythia?
Maybe. I have much to do before that can happen. Big mistakes to atone for.
What do you know about Africa?
Is not too different from home, it seems. People here, Berbers, they live in tribes and move around a lot. If they are like my people, do not make mistake of treating them as one. No one in tribe will speak for everyone. Always there is dissent.
Okay, that's a good way to see things. Okay, so I did a couple more tweaks from there with the sound on microphone, so we should be good from there. So let's continue. If they did your people ever have dealings with Egypt?
Not that I know. Egyptians are not like Rome or Greece. They're ancient kingdom, but they mostly keep to themselves.
Okay.
Come, let us talk.
They killed the proconsul. This could lead to war.
Good. We must avenge our leader. I was getting tired of inaction.
Agreed, we're warriors. We find our purpose in times of war.
Magister says war itself cannot be a purpose, for it brings pain to one side or the other. And if my purpose is pain, then I'm not a good man.
Some people deserve the pain that's coming to them.
I do not believe Magister would agree with that.
True. How are the lessons going?
Difficult and confusing most of the time. I make a lot of mistakes, but such is the nature of learning. Your teacher beats you up until he cannot.
Be patient. He's a good teacher.
That he is, and I am grateful for that. But at times he can be ruthless, more strict than my worst Lanista. I do not like questioning myself.
Who does? You're from this part of the world, aren't you?
I am not. This is not Mauritania. I wish I could go to Mauritania one day. It is the place where I'll be able to find my sister.
Yeah, this is like far from Mauritania. What makes you think your sister is in Mauritania?
I do not know. It is a feeling I have. I have no other clues, so I think perhaps she's free now and she went back to her homeland.
I mean, it's a pretty good assumption that that could be the point. Okay. At least the decent assumption, I should say.
Away.
Are we missing someone? Sunrose. There's Julia. There's him, her and Bastia. There's the baths. Sextus. But where?
Our way, Legate.
I don't see him. He must not be in camp right now. Or I'm staring at him. He's busy performing triage, but that shouldn't mean he's busy to be in the camp. Okay, what are we looking at with all the rest stuff? Okay, I think we're full. Okay, let's go do this mission. I want to approach during the night. Any good ambush comes at night. Okay, let's go pick up that hood. For Claudia, I think.
That equipment you requested turned out all right, if I do say so myself.
For Claudia, I think. Oh, we have a bunch of people with level skill level ups. An armor shred there. An armor shred with him. Focus. Accuracy.
You can collect it right over here.
You owe me
Is that all I
a
have?
rematch soon.
Are you sure? I'm starting to feel quite bad about this.
Your luck cannot hold forever.
Good
I'll beat
evening.
you next time.
You keep saying this, but Fortuna proves you wrong again and again.
Our games amuse me, even if I lose.
Oh, wait. We can find another reason to drink together, surely. But fine. If you insist, I have knuckles in my tent. But we are not playing for coin anymore.
Wine then. I will never run out of that.
Okay, so am I producing anything else? Don't think so. I think that was the extent of it. There he
All
is.
is well, I hope.
Yeah, so that was the extent.
All quiet.
But he definitely wasn't here before this.
Domine,
You think we arrived too late?
you will probably not like my honest opinion.
Tell me anyway.
I think our arrival wasn't anticipated by our adversaries, and therefore it can be said we arrived too early for them. I believe the events leading to the proconsul's death could not be prevented, but it seems to me it was our arrival that triggered the murder itself.
True. Everyone's been calling me Legatus for some time now. Could you do the same if you wanted? Or you could do the
Thank
same.
you for your offer, but I must respectfully decline. I am not just anyone. I have served your family since before you were born. The fact that your military rank has changed doesn't mean you're not my Dominus still. I am proud of the man you have become, and it is with pride that I shall continue to serve you.
You seem relaxed in Africa.
The dry air agrees with my old bones, and I always wanted to visit Africa, especially Egypt. I just wish the circumstances were less dreadful.
We need to keep our spirits up.
That we do. An army low on morale loses the war before battle is even joined. We need to keep our spirits up. In other words, we need wine.
True. Those things, wow, those swords look mean. Okay, so we're gonna approach at night, obviously. Rodent menace. Rodents are a problem everywhere in the world, it seems. As mealtime rolls around again, you open your rations, you find that several of the snacks have been gnawed open by tiny teeth. Perhaps the Egyptians honor something in their veneration of cats. Ooh. It gives me a focus maximum. That's better though. For food. Okay. Got a cluster of treetops.
I'll see if there's any wildlife around here to hunt. You really sound like you could use a fresh meal tonight.
I'll come with you. You've hunted a little with your father when you were a child, but you never took that well to the bow. You have Claudia here to do the actual shooting, but you can help out with the tracking. You walk around the sandy bank of the oasis, your eyes scan the sparse brush for movement. Songs of exotic birds keep you company, and you notice how much you miss the smell of healthy plants. You like hunting, or is it more of a special practicality to you?
I enjoy it, but I don't ever do it just for leisure. I like being able to hunt my own food and cook for myself. I guess I get bored easily if I don't have some kind of challenge in front of me. I'm sure you know what I mean. You seem to seek out challenges as well.
I enjoy pushing myself. I've learned more over these past few years than most learn in a lifetime.
I guess I tend to stay within my comfort zone most of the time. I've figured out what kind of thing I like to do, and I won't let anything get in the way of me doing that. You're a vintner, a commander, a diplomat, a soldier, a spy. I wonder if there's anything you can't do.
Fine, I've had similar thoughts about you. You can be very intimidating.
I've never meant to intimidate you. That's just how I come across sometimes, I guess.
Helena stops and kneels at the side of the path that runs along the bank. Small hoof prints lead away from the water along a creek that disappears between the rocks. Signals for you to be quiet as she begins to follow the tracks. You track and pray silently for some time, ducking under branches and leap across the creek at several points as encroaching rocks force you to the other side. You finally reach the skewed spot where a small waterfall leaves a crack in the rock face and falls 5 or so paces into a green pond. You have to bounce across a conspicuously well-placed wooden beam to get there with dry sandals, and the deep part of the side of this little nook is clearly man-made. Okay. 2 adult gazelles are standing on the other side of the pond, drinking from the cool water. I'm gonna shoot one of the gazelles. Pompeius sees you draw your bow, but doesn't intervene. Your arrow hits the nearest gazelle in the flank, missing its heart. Its mate sets off with the jump and escapes through the opening on the other side, and you shot is about to follow with an arrow. High leg, causing it to stumble and fall in the water. She quickly sends a second arrow at the creature before it can stand up. This time she hits its heart, killing it. Kala waves along the edges of the pool where it fell. She frowns, dismayed.
Not a very clean kill. You should have probably just let me handle it.
I was trying to impress you.
If you want to impress me, just let me do what I'm good at.
Want me to carry it?
If you want. I can take over if you get tired.
We make a good team.
It was nice to have company for once, but I think I prefer to go hunting alone. It's nothing against you. I just like the solitude.
I wish we could spend more time together.
I know. It's not that I'm not interested. I just never really know what to say when you compliment me. It's difficult for me to see myself the way you see me sometimes.
Give me a chance. You know, I'd never force you to live your life any other way than how you'd like to. I wouldn't want you to feel tied down. She doesn't reply at first. She seems to think on it for a long while.
I know you mean well. But are you sure you know what you're getting yourself into?
You know what? We're gonna take the leap. We are gonna take the leap. I really love you, you know. You're not some trick I'm playing on. It's not some trick I'm playing. I wish you'd give yourself permission. She draws her soldiers up around her defensively and her gaze falls to the ground.
That's a lot. I need time to think. We'll talk later.
You return to camp where the rest of your Praetorians have finished setting up their tents and bonfire crackles merrily. Everyone's happy to see you return with fresh meat, and the gazelle makes for a delicious meal, which raises everyone's spirits. You and your companions sit up around the fire a little longer than normal after the meal, talking and laughing. Halda seems less guarded than you've seen her since the death of Lucia, the proconsul. She laughs at all your jokes, and the little jabs she makes at Quesos and Cineros' expense are kinder than noble. Sun sets behind the mountains, and the night grows cold as a heavy mist raises from the lake. Sentries are posted, and you each go to your own tents and prepare to sleep. You barely enter your tent when the flap is pulled aside gingerly and Calda peeks in. She has a look in her eyes as someone standing on the edge of a tall cliff preparing to make the jump. Pull her gently into the tent. You sit up and take her by the arm, and she lets you pull her into your tent. She melts in your embrace. Let's go! You take it slow at first, but it seems you made up her mind about this, and Kyle doesn't do anything by half measures. You fought beside each other, and you understand each other's movements. Once you find her rhythm, she opens up to you, completing several years of pent-up desires unleashed in a heady rush of passion. Oh my. Does that change her, Still loyal. Just loyal? Okay, let's go save, what's his face? Or what's her face, actually? Overture carriage blocks your path, okay.
He's speaking Greek, Domine. It seems he's a merchant who trades in Surwey.
The surveyor trying to push the cart reach no avail while their dominus beats the mercenary staff. Or one of your people to talk to the merchant. Cineros talks to the merchant for a while. You watch as the man's expression changes slowly from friendly to disgusted, from disgusted to confused, finally from confused to horrified. Finally, he starts screaming, running away into the horizon. Nods and smiles, clearly pleased with himself. Unsure about their fate, the survey reportedly avoid your gaze. Let's free them. Ignoring the survey, you continue your path. They don't have food or water, but at least now they have... Wow. That was probably the worst case scenario. They don't... I'm in a desert. I let those people free, and they're in a desert. Now they're gonna die in a desert. I did not think that one through very much. Let's hit it now.
This is how they transport their queen?
Where's Calada?
Salvete discipoli.
Zeus takes you, child. How do you keep appearing out of thin air?
Tricks of the trade, old man.
How many guards did you count?
At least a dozen. Perhaps a few more.
Could you find where she's being held?
She's not held anywhere. She walks around freely, but I think I saw her at the front of the caravan.
Looks like a frontal assault would be feasible.
I think so too. The rocks limit sight lines. If we strike quickly enough, we can prevent them from alerting each other.
Let's do this then, quick and silent. Try to avoid the survey and take out anyone who notices you.
Serwi. They sent Serwi with her to her prison.
Egyptian rulers are worshipped as deities. She is being taken to a prison for a goddess.
Let's be careful and not cause the death of a goddess then.
If the likes of us can kill her, she is no real goddess.
You know what I mean. This sentry has to be taken out first.
Guards up ahead. Stay low. We could easily take a few of them out before they even know we're here. What do you say?
We'll not murder people from, those men are just following orders. Let's talk to them, see if they're susceptible to reason. It may be more surprising for them to see me.
Who goes there?
We hail from a land far away. We bring tribute to honor the great Queen Cleopatra, the goddess who walks the earth.
You don't look Berber. Show me these gifts you have brought.
Of course, come closer. I'll show you. And just like that. I'm gonna move Queso there. I'm gonna move Bastia there. I'm gonna move her there because I want to break down the shield. Okay.
No permanent damage.
Okay.
What is this commotion?
To arms! No harm must befall Her Holiness, the traitor queen!
Okay. Okay,
Run to the hills!
My brother will pay for dragging me into this.
come on, do enough. You do.
Last one. Didn't see that coming, huh?
My heart hangs heavy with fear.
All this does not befit a goddess.
Oh, we still have an enemy back here, that's right. Oh, he's still alive.
We're under attack! Stop! I will hold this at any cost.
Stand down. I demand it. I am a goddess. Savages.
I don't think it works that way.
All this does not befit a goddess. Almost done. Let's get this over with.
She is ridiculously strong. I love it. Bulwark. Okay. See how that looks. 8 to 12. Oh, this is a straight pike. Okay. Wonder what was in the treasure. I actually needed that linen. What am I supposed to do? Let's save this before I do anything irrational.
Romans, here. Tell me, did you murder these people in the belief that they were protecting me? Or in the knowledge that they were my captors?
The latter.
Delightful. Then I suppose I owe you the benefit of my favor.
That depends. Let's try to get back to the proconsular villa in one piece first.
Ah, you are Lucullus's people. Lunia succeeded then.
Something like that. Let's get you out of here first. Then we'll talk.
Yanera. Let's get her the hardened skill. Okay, so let's pull out of here. We'll see what she has to say back at the compound. Scouts spot a group of heavily armed soldiers in the distance. They appear to be Roman, but they are not wearing their colors. Approach cautiously. You approach the soldiers with weapons sheathed but ready, but it soon becomes clear they have no desire to fight you. The leader steps forward.
Legio Victrix? Here? I thought the legions of Rome had been driven from these lands.
In a way, you are right. The proconsul is dead. I have brought my legion here to avenge him.
Dead? We suspected as much. The consul would never have abandoned us as long as he lived. I am Rubrius Gordio. I am a Centurio. My men and I served Lucullus in Legio Prima Italica.
Why are you in this sorry state, Centurio?
We were stationed in a small outpost in Egypt to protect the trade routes and to maintain the consul's relationship with the locals. One day, the supplies from Africa Proconsularis stopped coming. We held out for as long as we could before we set off back towards Utica. We got lost.
If you can still fight, seek out my legion's camp and join their ranks.
We can fight, Legate. If war has come again, we will serve Rome as always. Find me in your legion's barracks upon your return to camp.
Okay. We're gonna stop at camp first. Okay, so let's go wagon train. Fortifications. No, that's a resolution. Let's go with deploy siege towers. Go loose scorpions. Scorpions again. Let's go infirmary.
Legate, I have some ideas. Legate, I am actually...
Okay, so this is what we need. Need food. We don't have the logs. Let's build that. It'll help when we conquer new regions.
Our way, Legate.
Look for that guy we saved. I don't see him though. Get more stuff in the tent.
Good day.
Whatever you do, don't say that kind of thing within earshot of her.
You scared of her or something?
I made a stupid joke to her yesterday, and
Come.
she looked at me like I was nothing. Like I was worth less than a sack of shit. Oh, I felt my balls shrivel up and crawl back inside my body.
You are back in men's clothes.
It makes some things a lot easier.
I saw you wearing dress in Rome. You are beautiful. Shame to hide it.
I thought you, of all people, would understand.
Why?
Your customs. Women are no different from men among your people, are they?
I would not say it like that. It is all right to wear fine dress and jewelry sometimes, and fight other times.
I see. Well, not among Romans. It's either or to us.
You are friend to Legatus. You could wear dress if you wanted.
I don't want to.
Ah, well, that is a much better reason.
Hey there, lover boy.
So we're an item now?
You'd best believe it. It took a lot for me to open up like that, you know. This is just the beginning. But seriously, I'm really happy we did that. Thank you for being patient with me.
Thank you for bearing with my clumsy attempts to be glorious.
Your floundering attempts at romance had some charm. It seemed more honest than what I'm used to. So, just to make sure we're on the same page, this is a long-term thing, right? You're not going to forget about me as soon as Cleopatra flutters her eyelashes at you?
Of course not.
Weird. But I love you too.
Hey, what do you...
Our way, Legate.
Okay, so did you mean the villa?
All quiet.
Maybe he means the villa because he's definitely not here. Okay, so in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and go up to the villa and talk to Cleopatra and see what we have in store for us here in Africa. So thank you all for joining me. Go ahead and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.